Students, we will be learning about anagrams and abbreviations. So let's dive right into it. Let's start off with anagrams. The origin of this word can be traced back to the late 16th century from either French, Latin, or Greek languages. An anagram is a new word or phrase formed by rearranging the order of the letters in another word or phrase. Example: swing, wings. Students, you must remember to use the original letters exactly once in the new words that you form. You can also create anagrams out of phrases. For example, rail safety becomes fairy tales, fairy tales. You can come up with numerous examples like the ones given in the table. Now that you have understood the concept, attempt the exercises on your own. Part 2. Students, we now move on to understand the concept of abbreviations. These are shortened forms of words or lengthy phrases. You will find these abbreviations in almost every discipline or area of life. For example, the abbreviation for Mr. is M and R. Abbreviations have four major types. These are initialism, acronym, shortening, contraction. Let's understand the first type. Initialism is formed by using the initial letters of the words, but here the word is not pronounced as a new word. For example, an automated teller machine is very commonly referred as an ATM. However, the letters are pronounced separately and do not form a new word. Another example of initialism could be United States of America, USA. However, an acronym is also formed by using a combination of initial letters of the words. But unlike initialisms here, the combination is pronounced as a new word itself. For example, students, you must all be familiar with the term scuba diving. Did you know that the word scuba is in fact an acronym? Yes, the full form is Self-Contained Underwater Breathing Apparatus. Another example of an acronym could be the United States of International Children's Emergency Fund is often referred as UNICEF. Next, we move to shortening. In this type of abbreviation, the initial of the word is used, sometimes with a few letters added from the remaining parts of the word. For example, PHR is a shortened form of the word phrase. GOVT is a shortened form of the word government. The last type of abbreviation is contraction. A word is often contracted for linguistic reasons, especially in poetry, generally vowel sounds. For example, the words he will is written occasionally using an apostrophe and a double L. Cannot, on the other hand, is written commonly as can't. These are forms of contractions. You can also come up with other examples similar to these. Now that we are done with four main types of abbreviations, let's consider some forms of abbreviations. In case of reduplication of the root stem of a word, it's repeated exactly with the same or slight change. In the words bang bang, the word has been repeated exactly for emphasis. However, in the word chit chat, the root word ch has been used twice with a slight change. Blending is another form of abbreviation wherein parts of two or more words are combined to form a new one. For example, smoke plus fog becomes smog. Similarly, breakfast plus lunch can be written as brunch. The last type of abbreviation we'll be learning is clipping. Here, you can reduce the word to one of its syllables or part of it. In other words, you clip a certain word, retaining its original meaning. Let's consider an example. Examination is commonly referred as exam. Laboratory becomes lab. In both of these examples, the original words have been clipped by reducing its syllables. Now that we have familiarized ourselves with all types of abbreviations, you can go ahead and attempt the related exercises.